I've been wanting to go down here my whole life since I was a kid. And I never have. There's somebody hanging out over there. I don't have much to do. I don't have anywhere to be. I have the weekend off. I don't have any money. So I can't really go do anything that costs money. I got off work early. It's a beautiful day. It's about to get cold. I really want to ride my bike down it, but there's a little split over there. I'm not going to be able to cross that, I think. It's probably going to be too deep. The other side, though, I don't know how far I would go down. I do know this river, it's part of the Rouge River system, and it pours into the Detroit River. And right on this side over here, it's Greenfield Village, which is kind of famous. There's a lot of people that probably don't know about it. If you're from Michigan, you're pretty sure you know about it and you went there on a field trip. It's really historic and beautiful, and they have a train that they take that goes around the whole village. You can always hear the train over here. And then they have a ferry ride that's part of this river system. They take you on one of those steamboats with the paddles on the back that spin like that. I really want to ride down there, man. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get down there though with the bike. And I don't really see a trail. It'd be pointless to go on this side unless I go on the other side and ride my bike that way, but I don't know how far I'm gonna get. You can kind of see over there between the rails. It looks like it's blocked off. I don't really want to disturb that person over there. You just see him hanging out. But I'd like to check out the graffiti. I rode past already, and there's a little split between the fence. It looks like people have been going down there, but not very often. There's like you can kind of tell there's a little trail. I think I can get my bike down it. Like if you look, you can kind of see it. It goes down and wraps around. I think I'm gonna try it. Why not? Hopefully I don't hurt myself. This looks interesting. Whoa. I have no idea where this leads. Shit's all catching my hair. Sometimes I hate having long hair. No idea where I'm going. Ow. A lot of prickly things. Alright. Some more graffiti over here. That looks pretty old. Check it out. Let's walk around. Got a lot of time to kill. Like I said, it's beautiful. Once I go back to the room, I'm just gonna be in the room. There ain't much to do in there. I don't have anything yet. You can only watch so much TV, and Me personally, it drives me crazy. And some more over there. Nothing really interesting. Looks like somebody was sleeping over here at one time. Not sure I would want to lay on the rocks. I doubt that's where they were sleeping though. They probably just threw it over there. Doesn't seem like there's a way really to get to the concrete over there. Might just have to make my own way. About to find out. Trying to see if there's an easy way to get to it. This will do. Yeah, see that whole area over there. It's part of Greenfield Village. It's crazy. It's so nice out. I was just making a video. I was at the Burger Shack. I was talking about Hines Drive, which is a natural occurring valley that runs through Wayne County, which Detroit is in Wayne County. And the naturally occurring valley, they've been cleaning up the river. There's a river, all the water just goes down to the valley because of gravity, and they've been cleaning it up. And it's really interesting because they're starting to like build all these berms and a bunch of plants and stuff because the river was really eroding and it was full of trash. And if you go to the museum that I mentioned about on Hines Drive, it talks about how when we get like flash floods and whatnot, our sewer systems weren't designed for it really, and how the water from like your roof of your house, it goes through the gutter to the street, it accumulates all the trash and chemicals and all these different things, and then goes into the sewer system, and then it ends up getting dumped into these rivers that we have over here. And it's been really wreaking havoc on the environment and the animals. So they're trying to bring it back, you know, and you can see it's not very clean. The water's actually pretty clear. It doesn't seem like it's got chemicals or in it, you know. There is fish living, turtles, all those type of things. I've seen all of that. But I take a lot of interest in a lot of that stuff. I'm a big environmentalist. More so, I'd say the last 10 years, you know. I'm 35, about to be 36. L-E-B. Or L-E-B. Lieb? I have no idea. I had an incident that happened. I talked about it in another video. It really drove me to care about the environment. And many other things too. Like a lot of the lakes my dad used to take us to. Me and my stepsisters and my brothers and whatnot. You know, a lot of those lakes, you can't even swim in them anymore. They're that dirty and nasty. The government literally says the E. coli is too high, and there's many other things going on with the water, and you can't legally swim in it. And that's sad because I'm only 35 years old, and if you put that in perspective, we used to swim in that lake. in the early 2000s and the 90s, you know, all the way up until like '09. One of the lakes that I'm speaking of, it's called Belleville Lake. They open it and they shut it down a lot. And if you, like I said, put it in perspective, you know, it's only within a decade, 2 decades, that we were able to swim in it, and now it's that filthy, you know? It got dirty that bad, that fast. And if you look at countries like China or India and many other countries, when you have 1 billion people, logistically, you're going to mess up the environment, you know, because of everything that we're doing. And we need to come up with a better system. We have to find a way to bring normal people together and give them a reason to clean it up, you know. And I'm working on that. I have a lot of ideas in my head. I do. But a lot of the ideas that I have takes money. It's gonna take a lot of money. So that's one of the reasons why, many reasons, why I started YouTube. Is if the YouTube takes off, and I can monetize it, and I can use that money to develop and do a lot of good things for the environment and for our planet. That's one of the biggest things that I have going, that I'm working on every day, you know? So by you following and you subscribing and commenting, it goes a long way. Not only does it help me, it will help the environment. And it will help a lot of people around the world. The more exposure I have, the more influence that I have, the more I can share what's going on around the world and show people what's really happening. You know what? I might just go straight through here. Looks a little wider. Just, those are thorns. I hate thorns. If I duck down though, I should be alright. I don't see any poison ivy, so gotta watch poison ivy, man. I've always wanted to do this, man. Ever since a little kid, I just never come down here with my bike. This is cool. A lot of train spikes. Bird poop. I have no idea how far I can go. I'm just gonna go. I know this goes all the way down to the Detroit River. Cuts through like Delray, Michigan, Southwest Michigan, well, Southwest Detroit. It almost looks like the water is flowing this way upriver, but I know that's the wind. It should be flowing this way to the Detroit River. It should be pouring into the Detroit River. Yeah, see, if I would have went on the other side, there's a second one over there too. I wouldn't have been able to cross that without getting wet. I have no idea if there's one on this side either, so. And you can't see it because it curves. A lot of dead wood. You can see how high the water was not too long ago. beautiful down here. You'd think you'd see more people fishing down here and whatnot, but that tells you how dirty the river is. One, I don't even know if I'm allowed to be down here. I don't think I'd get fined or anything like that. I could though. It doesn't have any postings around here saying do not, you know, come down here. Wow, it looks like you can go pretty far. This is cool. I've always wanted to skateboard down here. Looks like there might be some more graffiti down there. I don't know, unless it's all bird poop. It's all white down there. Some more graffiti under this bridge. This should be Southfield Freeway. Yeah, see it says the Henry Ford on that sign, museum, Greenfield Village. Well, that just says Henry Ford, but that's what it is. Cool, more graffiti. And it's street graffiti. It's not like those art parks you go to. PTSD, rave, Rad K, got a little Buddha. Yeah, people are coming down here quite often. A lot of this graffiti's fresh. You can high five. There's a road over there. It's probably the county. That was a cover up. Looked like some behind it at one time. That face is funny. That's awesome. Yeah, see, this stuff down here looks more fresh. Definitely more recent. What does that say? Army? I'm gonna set the bike down. It looks like there might be some more. I thought I seen more back here. There was. Yeah, I can see a lot of teenagers coming back here smoking pot, hanging out. Yeah, this is cool. I might have to come down here and tag some of this myself. Big Thief, Lunch Money, Danny. Looks like it says Never. I have no idea. N-E-V-E-R? I don't know. Sometimes these are so hard to read what it says. Oops. That's cool, a little alien. I love Taylor Swift. That's hilarious. Reefer. R-E-F-U-H, Reefa? Reefa. I have no idea. D2 U2E, D2U2, I don't know. Makes me feel dumb. I wish I could get to the other side. The other side had a bunch of graffiti as well. This is the shit I did when I was a teenager. I BMX'd a lot, skateboarded, and I spent a lot of time doing graffiti and going into the woods, abandoned buildings, all types of stuff. I smoked a lot of weed. Gully. Yeah, all these are fairly new. At least within the last couple years. But you know, it's not getting rained on. Could be older than that. It's pretty dope. I guess we go ride. See what else we find. I gotta get some new pedals for this bike. I want to spend some money and get this bike together. A better seat, new tires, wheels, pedals. And I want to take the neck and bring it up and bring it back. Just make it more of a comfortable ride. Refresh the bike. Ah, shit. I'll just go up here. That'd be cool if I could take this all the way to the Detroit River, but that'd be a hike. Be a long video too. I'm not sure many people would watch it all the way through. Ooh, we got a crane. I messed up his quiet afternoon. Kind of feel bad. Thing has a long wingspan, very wide wingspan. And see, I was right, there is more graffiti. Oh, it's coming back. SAEZ MTNW. I have no idea. Yeah, this looks like it goes for a while. I guess we go. I don't know how much storage space I have. I've been deleting all my videos after I upload them, so I keep space on this phone. It's 128 gigabyte, which is a decent amount of space. Most of my videos I've been uploading are like 2 to 5 gigabytes. I haven't made a video bigger than that, data-wise. I mean, there could always be a first time. Bike's not bad. If you put in low gear, it's really easy to ride. They don't take much energy. It's a big ass tree. I can't imagine that floating down the river, but it must have at one point in time. Who knows, they might have pulled it out just to stop the blockage. Yeah, it looks like it was in the water for a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. It's cool though that I've seen a crane. Everybody's seen the crane. You don't see those very often. Not unless you're, in an area where they like to be. Definitely ain't seeing them in the city. Looks like there's a park over here. I don't know. I don't know what this is over here. Huh. Well, it definitely ain't a park. Oh, maybe natural gas or... I have no idea. Could be maybe a power station or something to do with sewage. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be going that far. You can't tell until you get up close. Alright, it looks like it controls flooding. They have some water gates over here. So I mentioned in one of my videos, I've been studying the environment and water and many other things. What I've come to learn is our water treatment plants are very outdated. We don't really have any state-of-the-art water treatment systems here in the United States. They're all pretty old. Like from World War II era, when we had the Great Expansion, started modernizing everything and making the freeways and whatnot, and urbanization. And because of that, all of the modern medicine and pharmaceuticals that humans take and all the different chemicals we're producing for plastics and everything else you can imagine, it's getting into our water. Every time you take a piss, women on, birth control and hormones, transgenders, all that stuff, all the different medicines we take, steroids, all that stuff. Anything you could think of chemical-wise, for the most part, because of our water treatment centers and all of our sewage systems are so outdated and they're designed to overflow because of flash flooding. When we have flash floods, which has been happening a lot more recently in the last decade because of global warming and all, whatever you decide is true or not, it's the truth. It's pouring into our ecosystem and it's wreaking havoc on all of the life that is in the water and outside of it. Everything that uses water to live and thrive, which is pretty much every living thing on this earth needs water to survive and live. And because all those chemicals are in the water and it isn't getting treated and pulled out, it's hermaphroditing our fish. It's doing more than just that, but that's like one of the biggest things that the government has known. And recently the United States and Canada made an agreement in I think it was 2020. I might be wrong on the year, but it was recent. They partnered together and they basically paying people to sit on a ocean-going vessel and in our Great Lakes and water systems, rivers too. They're sitting on a boat and all they do is collect water samples throughout all the regions in the United States and Canada, pretty much North America, and they're testing all the water, which means they're working on it. That's a good thing. But it surprises me how many people not only don't know about it, they don't even care. And I think the reason why people don't care is because they don't believe they can make a change themselves. There's nothing they can do about it, so they just don't care. Which I understand. I do. But I also feel if you don't spread information and knowledge, nothing will ever change, you know? All the greatest scientific things and revolutions we've ever had around the world is always, someone has always stood up, or many people have always stood up, whether there was violence involved or not. They made a stand. They made a change. And then this is my opinion, this is how I feel. If you're watching this video, I hope this hits home in your heart and you feel that you might be able to contribute and make a difference yourself. I really feel everyone around the world, from every country and every different speaking language, we all have to unite in a single purpose and clean up this planet. And we have to do it fast. Because if we don't, I don't believe we're going to be here much longer. I really feel in my heart, once we go past a certain point, which no one knows what that point is, it will be too late. There will be no turning back. There will be no way to fix it. But if we start now and we unite, come together with one purpose, and that purpose is to clean up our planet and clean up our water and invent new ways to live more sustainably in a cleaner way, we might be able to save this world for our future generations, you know, our kids. And it would just make a better, healthier earth, you know? People would be more connected with the earth and the planet. And it would just be a better place to live for everyone. And I also feel if we do this, it will bring a lot of healing, and it will bring people of all different cultures and languages and traditions together. And people will come together and create a bond. And the reason why I believe this is because of the internet. The way information travels so fast around the world now, the internet has pretty much taken the world and shrunk it. It's turned it into a global village. We can look into other cultures and countries and different people, and we can see how they live. We can see that there is a better life to live. There is. But because of war and because of people's cultures and culture shock, you should say, and different traditions and people, you know, there's so much evil still out there, and there's only so many resources around the world, which honestly is why most of the wars are happening. It's because the country that controls all the resources, owns everything, has the most power. They have control. And the United States understood that. And if you ever look into World War II and World War I, we own a lot of resources around the whole world. South America, we own all the rubber resources, all the mines. I can go on and on and on and list them. we need to make a stand as a people and start voting and start coming together. Start releasing information and learning about what it is we can do to make this planet a better place to live, a cleaner place to live. And that's what it is I'm dedicating my life to. My plan is to bring as many people from all over the globe together and unite on a single purpose to clean up the planet. If that's you and you want to be part of it, subscribe, comment, talk to me, message me, talk to me. Talk to me about what it is you know and what it is you see going on around the world and what it is that you feel you would like to change to make the world a better place. The more people I can connect with, make videos about all these things we're talking about, the more influence we have and the more power we have as people to make that change. I need you. I do. Many people need you. Even the people that don't need you need you. Everyone needs you. Because it's what you know and what it is you can do that can make this world a better place for everyone to live. And it's not about us here on this planet right now. It's about future generations and all the people after us, all of our children's children and children's children, to infinity if this world ever does live forever. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, help me. Help me make the world a better place. Y'all take care. Enjoy your day. Love yourself. Help someone and spread as much knowledge as you can.